Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. It is a Sunday, like the 14th of April. I think it's April. It's April, isn't it? I can't even remember what month it is. Anyway, hello. I'm really tired. I am cursed. I swear, I am cursed. But first, before I do that, here is the hamster that is on my lap. This was actually sent to me. I have misplaced the little tags saying who it was that sent this, but I wanted to show that it did arrive. Thank you so very, very much. It is very, very cute. I really, really like these little plush hamsters, as you may tell, you know, from all the plush hamsters and other plush things on my shelves. I like stuffed animals. So thank you so very, very much. It is very, very cool and greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. All my living hamsters, the ones that are stuffed with insides instead of stuffing, they're all asleep right now. There's little Dr. Snurf, who's sleeping away, and Gojira, she was active and wild the entire time up until about 15-20 minutes ago. She finally settled down and has gone to sleep. I don't want to wake him up, so pretty soon I'll be swapping Dr. Snurf for like Thigmo, and then he'll be out. He's big. He's turned into a real thick boy. I mean, he's not fat. He's long and he's wide. He's just a big hamster. And it's cool. He's really a good little guy and I love him a lot. I love all my hamsters. They're just awesome. But I am cursed. I swear I am cursed. So yesterday I did walkies. And the weird thing is, I looked outside. My window, listened, looked okay. Went outside the front door. Everything was fine. There was a little bit of gray, clouding in there up in the sky, but I could still see blue sky. And it was cold, but not fun, not anything past that. I come up here, start putting on my coat, realizing I can hear stuff outside. Go outside, it's just pouring. It's pouring hard. So I finished getting ready. I put on my flannel thing and then my summer jacket, and because it was kind of chilly. And then I headed out. But by that time, it had already stopped raining. But just because of that, I dragged my umbrella with me, just to be safe. I don't want to get soaked when it can happen that abruptly. You gotta be prepared. So walked all the way up to Walmart and then walked all the way back, and that's a good thing. And then sat down here, and now because I am off methadone, my back is gone back to the state that I haven't been in since like 2008, just before I went on opiates, because I remember now what it was like then when I would have to go to bed because my back was hurting so much. I couldn't sit in a chair, and I couldn't sit as well because I was having restless leg issues. All the things that are happening right now. So whatever healing has been done with any nerve damage, that part hasn't healed up even one bit. I mean, my back is hurting bad right now. I've had to take some ibuprofen in the hopes that that will help. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, the cannabis does really, really good so far with my fibro, but the nerve damage and stuff that I've done to my back from my last back injury, that's an issue. And that was being taken care of masked by opiates. Now that there's no more opiates, my back and all those issues are really screaming, just like they've been, but totally covered up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to talk to my doctor on Monday. We'll call up, trying to make an appointment so I can get there and talk, because this is bad. But last night, my legs were in the we're going to be getting bad feeling. You're not going to be able to sit down much longer feeling. So I was sitting here pumping up my legs, using my toes and bringing my legs up that way so that I could at least just sit a little longer, until finally I went to bed. It was late. I wasn't able to enjoy what I was doing because of my legs. I just went to bed. Felt great. My legs felt wonderful. I knew I was going to sleep. And then, my gut is fun. I have always had a lot of pain issues with my gut. I mean, it's always been terrible. I have had feelings like I've been stabbed with butcher knives. It has been so sharp, it has taken my breath away, and I have been sprung up against walls because the pain was so abrupt. Just unable to breathe, and thunk until the pain would go away. And in the TMI department, my gut will quite often tell me that I'm going to have to be moving my bowels soon by pain. Starts up with pain. No feelings of fullness, no senses of urgency. Just, oh God, that hurts. That just tells me that sometimes within the next 6 hours I'm going to be busy in the bathroom. Yay. Sorry about that. But it's a pain issue. And so, 1 minute of luxuriating in the fact that I'm finally going to be able to sleep, and the butcher knife slides in just underneath my rib cage. And for the next 6 hours, it felt like knives were going into my gut at various times and places all the way across my abdomen and down my abdomen until 3 o'clock in the morning. So from about 3:30 onward, when I got back upstairs, I was finally able to lie down to sleep. Except everything hurt from lying on my left side, so I had to lie on my right, knowing that that was going to hurt. And so I couldn't even fall asleep from that. So I'm really tired. I got next to no sleep again last night. And I am so happy about that. It was a good leg night. It was an awesome, oh my God. I've got to stop recording. Well, that was exciting, the way the webcam software just locked up entirely, and I had to close it off. Special. And that's especially more special since this morning, once again, after having opened up my computer and blown out all the dust, now it really makes the propeller loose inside of the casing sound quite often. It took 20 minutes and 12 cycles of turning it on, having it immediately go, and so I had to wait until it would boot up into the welcome screen, power down, because I don't want it to power surge and damage the equipment by turning it off when it's powering on. So, and it was made longer because every other time, once again, my battery for my CMOS is dying, and so I'll boot it up, and then it'll take a lot longer in the post power on self-test, and then say, you need to recover the BIOS, go into the, if you need to, yeah, go into the BIOS and recover. So go into the BIOS, exit the BIOS, and then it reboots again from there. And then it's all this time still just going, and then I have to shut it down. So it was about 12 cycles of that, about 20 minutes before finally it started up, and it's silent. Silent as it gets. Yesterday it had been silent all afternoon until I started rendering my last video, and then the propeller started making that propeller loop. Yeah, the fan started making the propeller loose in the case sound. Luckily I went and fell asleep for 2 hours, so that was fun. Especially since I'd accidentally hit the record button on my webcam software, and so by the time I woke up and it was done, I had less than a gigabyte of space on my C drive. Yay! And that's my editing thing, so I had to delete that and edit out a whole bunch of other stuff, make space, and good lord. So it's been fun and exciting. But life is life. I mean, I feel better than I did 2 days ago when I had my emotional crises. And it was I mean, seriously, I am not joking when I say I had an emotional crisis. I was breaking down that day. So, not good. But I managed to weather and survive it. I've done cleaning. Things are sloppy, you know, because I've still got to find places for stuff that I want to keep out and use, but I don't really have a ton of space. I mean, those are my shelves. If the stuff doesn't fit on those shelves, then they sit on top of a hamster cage. So, yay. But life is life. I mean, at least last night I went walkies, even if my legs feel bad at the end of a night. At least I got that part done. And then there's... I was going to think about the rest of the stuff that I had done. But I did things, and it's like this. Celebrate all your victories, not just the major ones. It's like the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that is true. And so that one step, you just got to work on it until it becomes 2 steps. And then when 2 steps becomes 3, celebrate that. When 3 steps becomes 4, that's a good thing. By the time you can get up to 5, you've really made some efforts and you're going places. So hey, it's a good thing. Celebrate them all. Don't just celebrate the end. Celebrate each step you make, because there's going to be days that, oh boy, you're going to be lucky if you can make that one step. The fact that you made it, celebrate that. And the days that you don't even make a step, hey, at least you didn't go backwards. Thumbs up for that. Now I've got to try and balance what's happening there with... There was 12 minutes left, but 12, that's 7, so I've got to use up like 7 to have 12 minutes. I hate doing mentally arithmetic and trying to figure out what's going on. So the odds of this one being a 20-minute are very, very, very poor, because I'm only going to be able to ballpark this one. So because of that, hey. I have opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as I can. There are a lot of comments. I don't just take them in video in order. I start at the top chronologically and work my way down, so I don't get to them all, but I do the best I can. Now, whether it's a good comment, bad comment, or indifferent comment, the fact is you left a comment. Thank you so very much. It is appreciated. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that sort of thing. And even though I count in American Sign Language, with the lack of sleep I've had lately, with my fibro, depression, and more, I'm lucky that I can even keep anything in my head at all. Not even just counting, but anything. So thumbs up for that. I don't even know if there's more to be said, so let me get to this and we'll just go from there. So we have Lipa with an underscore at the end. Sure hope I'm close, but thank you very much. And Paul Smith, greatly appreciated. Nikki Jones, thumbs up and thank you. It is really hard to read the screen from this distance. Everything is so fuzzy I have to squint. Latina Girl 18, thumbs up and thank you. Unknown, greatly appreciated. Zotus, I think that is. Thank you. Matthew Bulcher, greatly appreciated. And Ice Damon, thumbs up and thank you. Lil Peep, and oh yeah, greatly appreciated. Kathy Kitscat, always good to see you in the comments. Maye Sweeney, I sure hope. Thank you very, very much. King Kiko, greatly appreciated. And Phantom Plays, greatly appreciated. Timid Olive, heck of a name, thumbs up and thank you. Paladin William, greatly appreciated. Geometry Dash Nebula, greatly appreciated. DMS Dallas Media Systems, thumbs up. And we have Dragon _ Slayer with a 3 instead of an E, greatly appreciated. It's Girls Night and then a smiley face, Sri Lanka, thumbs up and thank you. And Per Peterson, greatly appreciated. Tara Rain, greatly appreciated. Anakin Skywalker, thumbs up and thank you. Kai Owns My Heart, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Blue Taco, thumbs up and thank you. The brightness of the actual Blue Taco picture next to the name Blue Taco, amazingly enough, surprised me. I was astounded by that Blue Taco picture. Thumbs up. I'm so tired that a bright blue taco picture was like, ah. But hey, thumbs up. Again, thank you all so much. I do appreciate it. You get me out of my head, into the world, and that's one of the most important things that you can do. So greatly appreciated. Now again, because I have no ideas, I'm going to say all this part, and then if I got something to say at the end, I'll go next. But if you're checking my various links on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com, a blog I haven't done anything with yet. Sorry about that, but I'm going to, I promise. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or my PayPal, or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. I'm always circling the drain of financial ruin, so any help is greatly appreciated. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very, very much. It is deeply, deeply appreciated. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, a definite thumbs up, and of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That would be very awesome, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you didn't want to. I mean, hey, and hey. But if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. And that's a good thing. Past that, nothing really to talk about. Just suddenly thought of a couple songs from my youth. I was actually just talking right now, and then the song by a group, so I'm going to have to look it up, but the song Down with P, which the lyrics of the songs, you know, if you're down with P, then you're down with me. And it's not P, you know, urine, but just the name of a character. And it's an odd little song. That suddenly flashed into my head. And then remembering the group Propaganda. I used to have three Propaganda albums. And boy, that was a good group too. So thumbs up for that. Hey, what can you say? Well, it's, again, because my webcam locked up, I have no real ideas how long this is. I doubt I'm even close to 20 minutes, but that's okay. I got this video. I've got another, at least one, possibly 2 videos that I have to edit and render, so thumbs up for that. And I got a walkies video from the Olympic Highway. Oh, it's worse than I imagined now, watching traffic on it. It's insane. There's no room for emergency vehicles. Literally no room. And this is at the widest areas. If an emergency vehicle needs to come through and you pull over to the side, you've got approximately half a vehicle to move. That leaves maybe one regular vehicle size in the middle. But an emergency vehicle can't go through there because down through the middle, they've got all those concrete blocks that keep people from going down the middle. The sidewalk is fully 1/3 of the size of what they could have done for the roads. And so there's one lane sidewalk. And the sidewalk is huge. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I would, God forbid anyone dies because of this, but there is no room for emergency vehicles on this major road between downtown and northern Shelton. Oh, they're going to have to tear it down and start again because someone is going to die. It is not good. But on that note, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing.